Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we're gonna understand about the EMC noise simulation of flyback converter. So conducted emission noise simulation of the flyback converter. So let us say the common mode noise and the differential mode noise of the flyback converter by using LTspice. So we're gonna simulate the different kinds of noises generated by the flyback converter by using line impedance stabilization network, that is LISN. So we're gonna understand how you're gonna first design this circuit. This looks very complex circuit, and I have divided this circuit in the three stages. The first stage is LISN, the second stage is EMC filter itself, and the third stage is the flyback converter. So we're gonna understand how you're gonna design the three stages of EMC noise simulations. In the first stage, LISN, line impedance stabilization network, and the EMC filter stage and the flyback converter stage. Let us We are going to understand first one by one block, and then I'll run the simulation, and let us see what is the common mode noise emitted by this flyback converter even we have the EMC filter, and what is the differential mode noise emitted by this flyback converter even we do have the differential mode filter. So let us understand this, and this the common mode noise and the differential mode noise we are trying to understand. We are trying to simulate the conducted emission noise. We are trying to simulate the conducted emission noise. So if you look at the input side, so let us first understand the LISN part. So if I show you the LISN part, so let us look at first LISN part. So in LISN part, let me zoom it so that you will understand. So if you look at now here LISN part, so how it looks like is, uh, let me adjust little bit so that it is okay. Now it's fair. So if you look at here, I have connected 325 volt DC. So in my case, I am using the DC to simulate it. I am not using the AC sine source. And if I want to use AC sine source, then I have to use rectifier and or AC DC rectification. So right now I'm using 325 volt DC. And if you look at this LISN circuit, so line impedance stabilization network circuit. So I have tried to model the different lumped components, the capacitors and the inductor resistors, to design a LISN model. And if you look at this side, I'm using 50 ohm impedance. So this is the 50 ohm impedance, and which is I'm connecting this to the earth terminal. This point is connected to earth terminal, and that is how you can design LISN circuit, and you can copy this LISN circuit in your LTspice file, and you can try to simulate it if this works for you as well or not. So this is entire LISN network. And if I now show you the EMC part, okay, so this is my EMC block. In the EMC block, what I'm doing here is I'm using the choke here. Let's say this is the common mode choke, and if I this is the common mode choke, and let me rotate it, okay, and let's see, okay. No, let it be. That's it. That's not an issue. So I'm using here the common mode choke, and if you look at the capacitor, so I designed here the pi filter, so in C12 and C11 to form the filter here. Then I have these C12 and C11 are the X capacitor, and you can use the value lower than 1 microfarad based on your design requirement. But for now, I am using it 1 microfarad only. So C12 and C11 is 1 microfarad, and the common mode choke value is 10 millihenry. The common mode choke value is 10 millihenry, and then I'm using the Y cap, and the value of C13 and C14, these are the Y caps which is connected to the earth. Okay, yeah, so this indicates that C13 and C14 is the earth terminal, and these are the Y capacitor. C11 and C12 are the X capacitor. So basically X capacitor helps in filtering the differential mode noise. So C11 and C12 for the differential mode noise along with the common mode choke, the leakage inductance of the common mode choke, and C13 and C14 filters are attenuate the the common mode noise along with the common mode choke. So common mode choke along with the bicapacitor C13 and C14, they filter out or they attenuate the common mode noise, and along with the leakage inductance of your common mode choke along with the X capacitor C11 and C12 helps to attenuate the differential mode noise. Let's look at the flyback converter quickly. So I'm not going to explain the working of flyback converter, but if you look at this block, so I have tried to model again here the parasitic components are lumped components. So that is L2, that is leakage inductance, and if you look at L5, the ferrite I'm using here the trace inductance, that is 1 picofarad. L7 here, if you look at the interwinding capacitance between primary winding and secondary winding, I am trying I have modeled here, that is 7.1 picofarad, and here I'm using drain to source capacitor or any state capacitor between your earth, because this the if you look at here, this is connected with C5 is connected with the earth terminal, and if I label this to earth, let me label this to EARTH. So this is nothing but this is my earth terminal. Okay, so this is my earth terminal, and if I place this to here as well, this is my earth, and one more place I'll place later, that the LISN. So these are the earth. I'm trying to model anything which is connected to the earth terminal and which could cause the common mode noise, which could generate the common mode noise. And then this is the uh, secondary side of inductance. And here we have the filter, rectifier and filter, the post LC filter, and the load. So this is nothing but basically a flyback converter where I try to model the components which can cause which can cause the common mode noise emission and which can cause the differential mode noise emission in the form of conducted emission. So let me zoom fit it, and if you now look at all the three blocks, hope you understood at least the basics of all the three blocks, the working of all the three blocks. Let me repeat one more time. LISN is, we are going to, LISN is nothing but line impedance stabilization network, and uh, which ensures the consistent test condition, and it isolate the power supply as well, and it gives the 50 ohm impedance for the measurement of, if you let's say at V1 and V2, at this point I'm connecting my spectrum analyzer, so it isolate the supply and it ensure the 50 ohm impedance matching, then EMC filter and the flyback. And now let me run the simulation. If I run the simulation, and let me show you the different waveform here. So so if you look at here this waveform, if you look at this waveform, and this is nothing but I am generating the FFT of this signal. I'm generating the FFT, and in order to generate the FFT, you have to go on your original signal, EMC test signal, and then view. And this is nothing but V1 plus V2 divided by 2. This means I'm measuring here the common mode signal. Any signal V1 plus V2 divided by 2, this is the common mode signal. And if you look at here, this is nothing but this is the differential mode. This is the differential mode signal which I see from around here at lower frequency at 50 hertz to, I can see here uh, the higher frequency, maybe it is around 5 megahertz. That conducted emission frequency band is 150 kilohertz to 30 megahertz. So at least I see here up to uh, how much this is the frequency. If I look at it, is around 6 megahertz, 6 megahertz size. So this is V1 minus V2 divided by 2. So this is the differential mode noise, and V1 plus V2 divided by 2 is the common mode noise. And how you're gonna generate your FFT, and once your runs get completed, you have to go on view and you have to click on FFT. If you click on FFT, it is going to generate your waveform, and then you have to use the math function in order to calculate the common mode noise, in order to extract the common mode noise. So I'm using the math function, and in order to extract the differential mode noise, again you have to use the extract function. Okay, so that is how you will see your common mode noise, and you will see that your differential mode noise in respect to dB, and the frequency you will see here how much it is coming. And for the same here, for the common mode noise, how you gonna simulate the conducted emission noise coming out from your flyback converter by using LISN, and by using the attenuation or the filtering component, that is EMC filtering components. So hope you understood it. If you have any further question, feel free to ask me in comment section.